Good evening, Titan Nation. How's it going? This is your man Chris, aka Blue Enforcer. Welcome back to our 36th edition of Titans in Truth. And ladies and gentlemen, it is Pittsburgh week. This rivalry goes back a very long time. It goes back at least 2 decades. Um, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans, or also the then Houston Oilers, have had some very, very big time battles in the past, and we are about to have another one tomorrow night. So that's mainly what I'm going to be doing a lot of talking about is this matchup tomorrow night, as we are going up to the Steel City to take on those ugly black and yellow Pittsburgh Steelers. They're 7-2. Right now, they're sitting as the number one seed in the AFC at the moment. At the moment. So we're going to get into that. Again, we're going to have our two-tone blue star of the week coming in just a bit, and also the dunce of the day. Put your questions out for Pick My Brain as well. I got some people joining me on Facebook. If you get this show, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you share it out. Spread the word. The more the merrier. That helps me out. And I can keep bringing up good content for all of you. And I really hope y'all enjoy the show and everything. Let me know what y'all think of the show. Let me know if you think this is a good show, if you think I suck. If there are things I could do better. Hey, anything to help improve. This is me, doing talking about the team I love, and this is me just trying to, show my broadcasting skills, try to get myself together as well. So let me know what y'all thinking out there. We're gonna go ahead and get this show started. First, I want to just give a few last thoughts, close out the Cincy game. As some of y'all saw my recap. And also my blog, which is on the website right now at www.titansintruth.wixsite.com. Again, that's www.titansintruth.wixsite.com/Titans in Truth. So make sure you go to the website, read the blog. All of the episodes of Titans in Truth are on there. So if you're not able to get to your YouTube, you can go on to the website and look at every episode that's on there. Also, leave me some comments there. There is a contact section where you can contact me. So definitely, definitely make sure you get out there and definitely support the website. I built it up. And I really want everybody to, enjoy. I'm just getting some feeds. I got some other people joining in. So, just trying to make sure everybody can be a part of this show. And make sure everybody, kind of gets a piece of the pie and gets to join in on this. But the game against Cincinnati, I enjoyed it. I had a good time out there with the people. I didn't get to run into some, but I even got some Cincinnati fans to tighten up, since we beat them and everything. So that was actually kind of cool. And that was actually pretty cool. And, that was actually incredible that I was able to get that. So some of the Cincinnati fans were really cool, really class. So I'll give a shout out to some of the Cincinnati Bengals fans for their class, even though it was in their defeat. So I feel pretty good about that. Marcus, guts performance as always, McNair-like, got us a drive when we really needed it. And we were able to pull off the victory there, but I really think we dominated that game a lot more than the score implied. And a lot of things really went well, but there were a lot of things, again, that can be worked on as well. We got this game coming up tomorrow night. So I'm really proud of the team, and I'm really proud of how we have rolled this 4-game winning streak so far. I don't care who it's against. Again, as the old saying goes, a win is a win. And you get that win by any means necessary, and that is exactly how that has been done. A little bit going into the Pittsburgh game, some notes from this week. Good thing is we have nobody on the injury report right now. There's nobody questionable, nobody doubtful, nobody listed out. It looks like we're going to have everybody ready to go this Thursday night. Marcus is going to go. He'll start. Delaney's going to play. Quentin Spain's going back into the lineup as well. So it looks like we're getting everybody back, and we're going to need everybody for this particular game. And so my question out to everybody right now as I talk about Cincinnati, who was your two-tone blue star of the week? Who did really well in this game for you? And also, who was your dunce of the day? Who just didn't look that good in this game to me with that? And I had a couple of comments. As far as that is concerned. And looks like from Brandon, he basically the star collectively goes to the defense, and he gives a second vote to DeMarco Murray. And again, if you are on the Titans the Truth fan page, definitely put your questions on here on the live post, or if you go onto the Titans the Truth fan page, make sure you leave a comment on there as well. And I'm looking at some other pages also to try to see if I have some other comments. It looks like I have someone trying to join, which you have to forgive me on that one. I don't know what that is. That was somebody deciding they wanted to put me on blast a little bit, so y'all forgive me for that. But let's keep going with this. Who are your two-tone blue star of the week? And who else is the dunce of the day? Again, Brandon basically said his star of the week definitely goes to and I thank Ashley Adams for sharing the post. I appreciate that. Again, Brandon said star of the week going to the defense, also to Marco Murray. He gave a dunce nomination to Corey Davis and Rashard Matthews for dropping touchdown passes, basically. And on both of those plays was kind of bad with that was because, the Rashard Matthews play, he walks into the end zone if he catches that pass. And everything was set up right for that particular play, and Rashard Matthews just didn't finish it off. So that is kind of dunce-worthy. That one is more dunce-worthy than Corey Davis. Corey Davis, I could tell I saw that play because it was heading toward where I was in the north end zone. And as soon as he caught the ball and I saw him kind of put that burst of speed on, I could tell he was trying to score. He was trying to get in the end zone. And, even Terry Robisky kind of commented on that. He basically said, that Corey is kind of kicking himself for that because, he knew better. And he basically said, you lower your shoulder and you hold on to the ball and you get into the end zone that way. Or at worst, you're down at the 1 yard line. It's first and goal at the 1. Instead, of that being a touchdown, and we really put this game away, it becomes a touchback. And I want to say Cincinnati scored on that very next drive to kind of cut the lead to 24-20 instead of it being maybe 31-13 at that point, and we really put this game not 31-13. I'm sorry, it would have made it 24-13, and that would have put this game away. So that is something right there, and we definitely have to take away from the fact that we won this game, but there's a lot of things we could clean up. There's a lot of things that can be worked on, and there's a lot of things that we can get right. And we're just hitting the tip of the iceberg. I think we're very close, and we haven't even played our best football yet. We're still 6-3. So that's really saying a lot. Is that we haven't played our best ball, and we're still winning. We're still winning games because when AJ Green scored that touchdown in 2015 and maybe even early 2016 or before that, we would have lost that game. We would have lost. We would have folded under the pressure, but we're finding ways to win. We're finding ways to finish games. And that was something we could not say last year or years past, is finishing games. And that is a testament to Marcus, that is a testament to the defense, and that is a testament to everybody. But again, get your nominations out for Two-Tone Blue Star of the Week and Dunce of the Day, and I will be announcing that in just a moment. And so, with that being said, this game showed some guts, and I think we are prepared for Thursday night, which we're going to get into. We're going to be under the lights up in Pittsburgh, and so I'm going to get into that a little bit later in the preview of the Steelers. But it is time to give out our Two-Tone Blue Star of the Week award. And also I had Adrian Martin coming in saying Star of the Week nomination, DeMarco Murray. He was mentioning where I talked about how much he hurts the team, which I did say that. He had 3 touchdowns this week. And he also said Dunce of the Day nomination, LaShawn Sims, running into Adoree Jackson during a fair catch and was in the way of another play. I have to actually go back and see that, but and check that out. But I will say, I think it's definitely an honorable mention will go to the defense because they did do very well. I would have to put Adoree Jackson on that honorable mention list because Adoree Jackson, I mean, he's getting better and better every game. He just is finding ways to make plays to bat down balls or make tackles right there when the ball is caught. He made another great play on a run play. It looked like it was a jet sweep. A couple of tight ends were trying to block Adoree, and he still helped make the play on that. So Adoree Jackson definitely is an honorable mention. Marcus, performance, but I have to give the Two-Tone Blue Star of the Week a little bit to DeMarco Murray. And, because he had all 3 touchdowns in this game. 2 on the ground, and he had the game-winning touchdown catch with a little bit under a minute to go in the game. And, DeMarco Murray looks like he's getting back to himself. He looks a little bit more healthy, and looks like he's going to be a factor tomorrow night. So, Two-Tone Blue Star of the Week is DeMarco Murray. Again, honorable mention going to the defense. Adoree Jackson, definitely. And, Wesley Woodyard making some plays as well, but I would say definitely the defense as a whole was doing a very good job. With the exception of 2 plays, the defense is climbing up. Right now, the defense is ranked right outside the top 15. They're 16th in total defense. They are 6th against the run. They're 19th against the pass. But remember, not too long ago, the Titans were about 25th to 27th against the pass. Now they're up to 19, and they're up top 10 against the run. Also, offensively, they're top 10 in running the ball, even though we haven't ran the ball consistently well. We need to work on our pass offense being a little bit higher, being a little bit more of a juggernaut. And, that's going to come in time. We haven't had our explosion yet, but I think that's definitely going to come. And if you add the drop for Corey Davis and the drop for Rashard Matthews, Marcus Mariota throws for 300 yards easily with that. And so I think the passing offense is getting there. We just got to remember we got to also run the ball as well. So two-tone blue star of the week, DeMarco Murray. Honorable mention, Adoree Jackson, and the defense. Now to our dunce of the day. And so, when there's somebody good to somebody who is not as good. And, of course, we had, Brandon, Brandon basically said dunce of the day has to go to either Corey Davis or Rashard Matthews for the drops. And then, of course, Adrian was going with LaShawn Sims. Excuse me. I apologize for my stuttering right there. But Adrian going with LaShawn Sims as well. And I see we got somebody else wanting to join the group. So I'm going to make sure to add them on as well. And I'm going to have to give the Dunce of the Day award collectively to Rashard Matthews and Corey Davis. And the reason why I say that is because, simply put, if you have those 2 touchdown passes, you take those away, you add those in, we probably win this game 38-13, and we win this game going away. And so those are 2 drops. I know 9 times out of 10, Rashard Matthews would catch that pass. And also Corey Davis, I know he was making a rookie mistake. He wanted to get in the end zone. He wanted that first touchdown badly. And it was bad for him. So, I got to give that Dunce of the Day award to Rashard Matthews and Corey Davis on that. So, we're going to give a word to our sponsors. To our sponsors of this show. First off, the Rose Jewels Boutique, and my girl Allison Conley. If you're looking for some jewelry, she does it for ladies and for guys. Check her out on her Facebook page at Rose Jewel Boutique. Also on Instagram and her website, www.rosejewelboutique.com. Her information is also on the website, so you can also get to her there. And also, shout out to my cousin, LaCrystal Cleveland at Craftgasmic Creations. She, of course, now give me a second. She, of course, made this shirt for me. This Titans True shirt that y'all see right here. This Titans True shirt, of course, it has my information on the back. You can definitely hit her up as well on Instagram and on Facebook. Also, if you want that shirt, just like that, she can make it for you. She can make it for you, and tell her that Chris of Titans and Truth sent you to her on that, and she works a lot on shirts and everything. So if you want one of that shirt, I'm actually getting a shirt made in baby blue, in the powder baby blue color that we're going to be wearing tomorrow night for the Steelers game. So that's Craftastic Creations on Instagram, and that's the Crystal Cleveland on Facebook. So you can definitely hit her up there. And while I'm advertising, I wanted to show you one other thing that's definitely going on. If you're in the Nashville area, and you're not doing anything around December the 2nd, I want y'all to check this out right here. I'm waiting on the picture to come up. Here it is. This is Bowling for Babies. This is an event that my fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, the Eta Beta Sigma chapter is doing. Shout out to my brothers, Blue Phi. This is an event that we're doing for the March of Dimes. We're going to be donating proceeds. Donate some of our proceeds to the March of Dimes to make sure we have healthier babies and not have as many premature births. So if you're in the Nashville area or going to be in the Nashville area, it is December 2nd from 1 to 4 p.m. It is open to the public, so it's open to everybody. Tickets right now are on Eventbrite under www.sigmabowling2017.eventbrite.com. Tickets are $15 now, and they are $20 at the door. So you definitely want to get your tickets because this is going to be a huge event. This is going to be a big event. We're going to have a lot of fraternities and sororities definitely representing for the Clash of the Titans bowling tournament that we're going to be doing that day. But while that's going on, you can also bowl as well. We're going to be making sure we have people in lanes so that you can bowl for $15. You're getting 3 games. You get 3 games to bowl and shoes included. So it is a great event. Shout out to Miss Sandra Wiley of Tusculum Strike and Spare. You can check her out too. She's a heck of a bowler herself. And if you need any other information, I will have this on. I'm going to have this on the website. I'm also going to have this on the Titans and Truth fan page. I'll spread it out to other pages as well. So definitely make sure you join us. Join me for that event, December 12th. Tusculum Strike and Spare, 5315 Nolensville Road here in Nashville, Tennessee. So definitely do that. And I just wanted to make sure I advertise that and put that out there for everybody so that you're able to join in on the fun. It is a absolutely fantastic event. I have fun doing it every single year. This will be our 4th year doing that event. And it gets bigger and bigger. So help me and my fraternity brothers support a terrific cause for the March of Dimes. And so now it is time for Pick My Brain. I know that is some of everybody's favorite part of the show, and I'm waiting on my guy Tyler to give me about 5,500 questions yet again. So I see some comments coming in. I'm not sure why comments are not showing on the Facebook Live feed, but I'm going to catch them, so I'm definitely going to do that. Adrian, of course, I know you my frat brother. I'll have to remember that. So definitely. And we're going to go ahead and get into some questions with that. So first I'm going to go with Adrian. He said, can DeMarco keep up the production versus Pittsburgh? And that is a very good question. It looks like he is getting back to himself. So that is actually a good thing. Hopefully he gets a little bit of that acceleration going through the hole, and maybe we can pop up a good game. What I noticed, and I'm going to get into this in the Pittsburgh preview, the Steelers can be ran on. And one thing we're going to have to do is be patient in the run game. Take what they give you. You get those 7, 8, 9 yards a chunk. If you do that about 20 times, that's 140 yards rushing if you do that. So that is something very important that can be done. I believe DeMarco had over 4 yards to carry in this game. And so, again, if you run it 4, 8, 12, first down. And that is something that can definitely be done on that. And Adrian said, commenting said, looks like Corey Davis isn't even trying to catch the ball on a few plays. And Taylor Lewan has a penalty almost every game. That's true. I understand that. You're absolutely right. You know, Taylor Lewan does have some stupid penalties at times, but the one personal foul, unnecessary roughness, I thought that was a bit soft. I don't know why they called that on him. Basically, I mean, he really didn't do anything. I mean, Vontaze Burfict got thrown out of the game for contact with a ref, which I honestly didn't see that either, but it being Vontaze Burfict and Taylor Lewan, of course, they got to know the rest are looking at you more than anybody else. They're just waiting to throw the flag. So that's something that Taylor Lewan, he's gotten better at that, but he's got to be mindful of that. And I have Jason Glover commenting saying, actually, Matthews dropped 2 touchdowns, one wide open and one hit him in the hands, and should have actually came down with it. If I remember that play, I think I remember that play. It was the one where he was double covered. He was triple covered, actually. And, yes, he should have came down with it, but he was triple covered on that one. So the other one was a bit more obvious, more than anything. And also, Asia says, Titans got a secondary now. Jackson, Ryan, and Byard. And I agree with that. And I throw LaShawn Sims in there also. And I cannot believe I'm about to say this. I got to give a very small shout out to Bryce McCain. He did not screw up this time. He did not screw up this time. He actually batted the ball in the air, which was almost picked off by Kevin Byard once again. And I think if he batted it up just right, Adoree could have picked it off on that particular play. So shout out to Bryce McCain. That's probably the one and only time I'm going to shout him out. But I still say he needs to be as far away from Heinz Field as possible. I don't want him on the field. I don't want him at all on the field, to be perfectly honest. So that's kind of what I feel on that. Brandon had a good question for me as well. I'm getting to that. Brandon basically says, we've played up and down football the past month and have won. If we put it on and turn on our potential against the Steelers, we will and will run the table and make noise in the playoffs to prove we are not just a flash in the pan team. And I actually agree with that. Again, we're 6-3, 1-4 in a row. And really, it should be 5 in a row. If Marcus played against Miami, I think we'd be 7-2, 1-5 in a row going into this game. And I agree with that in a lot of ways. Is that we're 6-3, and we have nowhere near played our best football yet. If we have a game where offense, defense, and special teams is just clicking, no team in the NFL can stop us. And I know that's going to be very difficult. There's going to be games where the offense is clicking, the defense is not. Or the defense is clicking, the offense is not. But you also got to have special teams as well clicking. But I think that's coming. That is coming, and that is going. There are going to be some games coming up where we're just punching teams in the mouth, and they just have no answer for it. It's kind of like, I know some people are not going to understand what I'm about to say. It's kind of like in World War II, when I was watching this documentary, The World Wars. If you're not familiar with it, pick it up and watch it. It is a terrific documentary on what happened with World War I and II. But basically, in World War II, Germany used what they called an attack called Blitzkrieg, which basically meant lightning war, which means they would have troops move as quickly as they can, hit hard, hit like a hammer, quick and fast. And that is exactly what we are capable of. And it says basically what happens is that you get into the nervous system of somebody, and you know, the arms and legs are working, but your brain is not. And once your brain is taken out, the rest of the body goes down too. And so basically, that is something that we could do. If we hit teams hard, hit teams quick, and get into the nervous system, all of a sudden, a defense is not going to know what to do with us. You know, if they try to stop the run, if they try to stop the Barco, we got Derek. If they try to stop Derek, we got the Barco. If they try to stop either one of those two, you got Marcus running. If that, you got a Dory can run a little bit. And even if they stop that, you got quick offense with Corey, with Taywan, with Rashard, with Delaney, with Jonu, with Decker. There are too many weapons to stop. And so, and then defensively, we can get to taking down the offense, shut down a running game, force a quarterback to make mistakes, sack the quarterback, force him to turnovers. You got Casey, Rackpole, Morgan that can get after the quarterback, Walden that can get some sacks. You got Woodyard who can help stop the run. You got J.R. Brown who can drop back into coverage. You got Byard, Jackson, Logan Ryan, who are opportunistic and can pick off a few passes. And then you got Dorian Jackson on the return game. And a couple of times this year, he's had some good returns, and he's gonna take one back to the house. It's coming. I've been saying it. I know it's gonna happen. I can say that with definity that is going to happen. Adore is gonna take one back to the house without a doubt. So when we're clicking, we could boat race some teams. And after Pittsburgh, we have a very easy slate of games coming up. You got Indianapolis in 11 days. You got Houston after that without Deshaun Watson, J.J. Watt, or Whitney Merciless, and that's going to be a payback game. Then we go out on the West Coast to Arizona without Carson Palmer, and San Francisco, who is a dumpster fire. And then we come home with the Rams and the Jaguars. We will have 4 more winnable games even after this one. So we have a chance of either say we've won 9 of our last 10, or we can at least say we've won 9 in a row. That could definitely be possible, or 10 in a row, rather. If we beat Pittsburgh. I know we'll beat Indy. I believe we could beat Houston, and it will beat Arizona and San Francisco. And so you take 9, add that, we can go in at 10 in a row going into that game against the Rams at that. But I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let's stick with Pittsburgh first. So, yeah, I think we definitely could rise up and really make some noise. Let's see. Adrian came in with a couple of other questions. Trying to get to those. He said, what do you think of Robisky's play calling in the first half? I actually thought it was impressive for once. He's not my usual dunce of the day as he normally would be. So I think he did a great job play calling in the first half. Third quarter kind of went to sleep a little bit. got really stagnant, and the offense didn't really wake up until Cincinnati scored that touchdown. Then they woke up because they knew they had to drive and they knew they had to do something to win the game. But I think in the first half was pretty good, but Robisky needs to call a complete game, and he hasn't done that yet. Another question he's asking is, do you like the formations with DeMarco, Derrick Henry? I know you meant to say, you said Chris Henry, but I know you meant to say Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry and Adoree Jackson in the backfield at the same time. Actually, I do like that. I'm hoping they don't put Adoree in a lot, but I say every game, maybe get him about 5 to 10 snaps a game. That's okay, but we really need him on defense. We don't want a play on offense where Adoree Jackson runs the ball, he rolls up his ankle, and then we're hurting on defense. So we have to really be careful on that. And that is something that is very important with that. But I do like the formations. What's up, Riley, Courtney? Appreciate y'all joining me tonight. And so another question that was asked, he said, what is your grade on the offensive coordinator's play calling through 9 games? I'm going to say C- because he could do better with play calling. He could actually do some good. He could actually do a lot better if it wasn't some lazy play calls at times. But I would say, yeah, definitely a C-. I would give Robisky on that. So that's just my thought on that. I'm trying to see if there's any more pick my brain questions that we have. I know my page is getting a little crazy. Riley, what's up with you, man? What are my thoughts on tomorrow night's game? I'm actually finna get to that. That's actually my next move is to talk about the next game against the Steelers. But I want to read off a few comments that I got. Yeah, Brandy, I know you're a little late, but you're here now. That's good. Adrian says, easy schedule, Cardinal, Rams, Jags, San Francisco. Rams and Jags at the end, not going to be easy because the Rams they're getting pretty good, but I'm not sold on them yet. I'm not scared about the Rams. The Jags is a must-win game at the end of the year, definitely. Adrian said my term of blitzkrieg equals exotic smash mouth. I definitely like your comment on that one. Roddy comes in and says, I agree. Derrick Henry has to quite has to quit playing like he's scared to run over people. And Rodney, I like you. I like that. So I got to give you a like on that one. You're absolutely correct. Adrian, on your blitzkrieg comment, I give you love on that one. Absolutely on that. But yeah, I agree. I'm like Adrian, Chris Henry hasn't been on the team in like 8 or 9 years. You're behind, good sir. So that's definitely some good thoughts on definitely some good thoughts I have on that. But it looks like that is all of the pick my brain questions. If you have any other questions, definitely submit them. You can submit them up on you can definitely submit them up on here. You can do it on the page. You can also do it on YouTube as well. So definitely hit me up there with your questions. And so now, my last segment of the show, let's get into the Steelers. 7-2 on the year. Went back earlier today and watched the Steelers Colts game, and I noticed a lot of different things. A, the Colts suck and found a way to blow a 17-3 lead. I don't think we'll do that if we get a lead like that. First off, I noticed that the Pittsburgh secondary is not very good. The Pittsburgh secondary can be beaten. Artie Burns got beat on a double move, a pump fake. Joe Hayden is out, and a familiar face is going to be starting for the Pittsburgh Steelers tomorrow night. And that person is Cody Saksaba. And many of y'all that know me have seen my blogs in the past, know how much I had a disdain for Cody Saksaba, and that's why I called him Cody Saksaba, because he absolutely sucks. And that's one of my and that is definitely one of my Blue Enforcer 4 points to victory, which actually I kind of went a little bit more than that. I kind of got 6 points to victory that I feel on this. There were a lot of things I saw in that game that gives me some hope that they can win this game. First off, I'm going to start off on for what we do defensively against their offense. Number one, we got to put pressure on Big Ben. We got to get pressure, consistent pressure on Big Ben. And if we do that, we can sack him, or we can force it to some ill-advised throws, i.e. what Jacksonville did to him. And I mean, we just got to get after him. We got to get after him. We got to gang tackle him. We got to gang sack him. One guy is not going to be able to bring him down by himself. It's going to take a couple of us. So when one guy has a hold of Big Ben, somebody else has got to be there to finish him off. We got to get some sacks on Big Ben, and we also got to force him into some bad throws that can be picked off. That is number one. And also because of that, Mike Tomlin has even said this: there's not enough splash plays. So that means they're going for home runs. They want home runs. We got to frustrate them. We got to make them impatient when they go for those, but yet we cover them and can lead to some hits. If they go deep on the play and maybe a safety like Kevin Byard comes under one and picks it off, or Adoree Jackson can pick one off out of the air, we definitely have to do that. Number two, in pressuring Big Ben, we also got to shut down Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell is one of the best backs in the league. He's very elusive. He's very cunning. He's very methodical. He is sneaky. And one thing about him, he is the most patient running back in the NFL. One thing we have to do to stop him, we have got to collapse the pocket. Just like with Big Ben, we got to collapse the holes for Le'Veon Bell. Collapse the running lane, close any running lane there is. Because Le'Veon Bell, when he comes into the hole, he likes to come up, he likes to shake, he likes to sit there, shake and bake, and sit there and wait for the play to develop. He likes to sit there and wait for a hole to open so that he can slip through that. We have to close up those holes so that there is nowhere for Le'Veon Bell to go, and then our linebackers can track him down and bring him down. And we got to gang tackle him as well. So we cannot give him a way out. We got to bottle him up so that he has no way to slip through. And I'm going to go back to some comments before I get to my next point. Adrian said, my bad, I seen Henry on the back of a jersey in dread. That's Derrick Henry. Brandon comes in saying, I hate that we go stagnant after halftime most of the games this year. Actually, Brandon, we were going stagnant early in games previously before we got on this winning streak. And that kind of went the other way. Started off good, kind of went stagnant in the third quarter. We got to do better. Against this team, we cannot be stagnant. We have got to keep attacking on both sides, which is something I'm going to get to. I got Rodney coming in saying we have to attack Cody and drill him. That's something I'm going to get to in just a second. I'm glad you brought that up. That is a focal point that I'm actually going to mention. Riley coming to say, am I wrong for feeling like we can beat the Steelers tomorrow? Or am I just blindly optimistic? Any given Sunday, any team can be beaten. And the way that the Steelers have looked, they are beatable. They are a beatable team. And I definitely guarantee you on that. But I will read some more comments a little bit later. I'm going to get these points out. Point number 3 on the defensive side as far as their offense. Play discipline, and as the old saying goes, do your job. Do your job. Don't try to do everybody else's job. Do your job. Whether it is stopping Le'Veon Bell, whether it's getting out the Big Ben, or whether it is covering Antonio Brown, Martavius Bryant, Juju Smith, Jesse James, the tight end, whether it's doing any of that, or Le'Veon Bell out of the backfield, do your job. Don't try to do somebody else's job. That's how bad plays happen. And, don't give any of these receivers any room. If they do catch a ball, stop them right there. Tackle well. We're going to have to tackle well. Stay in position. Don't get out of position. And don't let big plays happen. Keep everything in front of you. I think we have the talent to play man, but if we play zone, just play your responsibility. Play responsible football, and you could do a lot of good on that. So those are 3 points I have on the offensive side of the ball, and I'm about to get to the defensive side of the ball in just a minute. Rodney basically agreeing with Rodney, saying I feel the same way. And I'm feeling the Bowl is going to apply pressure on Big Ben. I really hope so on that. And Rodney said he has something cooking up for this game. And that is a good point. Dick LeBeau is going to be a huge key to this game. Why? Who else knows this Steelers offense better than Dick LeBeau? He knows his offense backwards and forwards. He knows how to attack them. He knows their weaknesses. He knows Big Ben's weaknesses. He knows Antonio Brown's weaknesses. He knows Martavius Bryant's weaknesses. He knows how to attack this Pittsburgh defense because he practiced against them for years. And he was there when Mike Tomlin was starting off as coach. So he knows how to attack that offense. And on the other side of the ball, he knows how to attack that defense. So he's probably getting some tips to Robisky and Malarkey on how to attack that defense. So LeBeau is going to be a huge advantage for us. Brandon coming in and saying we can win. I said the same thing. Steelers are the best AFC team. They said, well, like Nature Boy said, yup. Like the Nature Boy would say, to be the best, you got to be the best. And this is a game, if we want to do damage in the playoffs, these are the type of games we have to win. Rodney coming and saying, O-line has to hold up and open up lanes to protect Marcus. I agree with that, which makes me go to point number 4. And this is going to what our offense can do against their defense. Patience. Just take what the defense gives you, keep their offense off the field, and it leads to building a lead so we can wear and slow them down. Those 2 points kind of go together. That's basically point number 4. So, yeah. Offensive line has got to open up some holes for the running game and also protect Marcus, be patient, and and control the game. Just like we did against Cincinnati. Against Cincinnati, we held the ball for over 40 minutes. They only had the ball for less than 20. If we do the same thing to Pittsburgh, we're scoring and we're keeping Pittsburgh's offense off the field. So they can't do as much damage. That is going to be very important. Adrian coming in saying, Titan fans have been waiting to win a statement game for years. I feel like we are trained to know we'll get blown out or lose the game. Is this a breakout game and go on a run like New Orleans? I agree. This can be a definite statement game. This will be a statement game only to the rest of Titan Nation, but this will be a statement game to the rest of the NFL to say, hey, we are for real, and we are going to be a major player in the playoffs. This is a statement game that we have to make. I agree with that. Rodney says Marcus has got to extend the play and keep their defense on their heels. Rodney coming in saying exactly the way I feel in C2. Adrian saying, are the Titans deep enough in the secondary to contain Bell, Brown, Schuster, Bryant? With that, yes, Marcus does have to extend plays. And we just got to take care of business on our side of the ball. We keep the ball. We keep their defense on the field. And I think we can go deep enough. We have Byard. We have Logan Ryan. We have a Dory Jackson. We have LaShawn Sims. I think Kalen Reed should be up for this game. We got Cyprian. We got Searcy. I think we do have enough depth. We can go after these receivers. And that is something that we basically have to do. And yes, I absolutely agree. LeBeau is a weapon. LeBeau is a weapon. LeBeau has to help out the offense as well. And that's something that I'm really looking forward to, which leads me to my very last point. And Rodney touched on this. Attack Cody Sensabaugh. Attack him early and often. As soon as I saw in the news that Cody Sensabaugh is going to start this game, I got giddy. I got happy. I got like a kid on Christmas. I'm like, most of y'all seen how Cody Sensabaugh was when he was here. He sucked. He was horrible. He was a terrible player. And now seeing that he's going to be on the other side, if I'm Marcus, I'm going to have some fun on Cody Sensabaugh. I will put Corey Davis on him. I'll put Rashard Matthews on him. I'll put Taywan Taylor on him. Run a go route or run a deep post with him. I would put everybody on Cody Sensabaugh. Let everybody have some fun against him. Artie Burns ain't that much better. He got burned on a pump fake move that Jacoby Brissett put on him. So I know we can get him with play action. That is definitely something that I think we can take advantage of. Take advantage of that secondary. Mike Mitchell might not play in this game, and then you got Burns and you got Sensabaugh on the outside. I would fully take advantage of that. I would attack. I think Marcus could put 300 yards up in this game. I definitely see that happening. As long as the line take care of Stephen Tuitt and Cam Hayward in that front seven, which is a good front seven, mind you. They are the second best defense in the league. 11th against the pass, second against the run. So we're really going to have to be on our P's and Q's, but that secondary, I think they could get torched. And I can't wait to see that. That is going to be incredible. And I think Marcus is smart enough. He will take advantage of that every chance he gets. So that is something that I really think could have happened there. I'm going to read a few more comments before I get out of here. I'm glad some people are excited about this game. Adrian's saying, dude, Sims? No. I'm like, Adrian, who would you rather have out there? LaShawn Sims or Bryce McCain? Who would you rather have? I'll take my chance with LaShawn Sims every day and twice on Sunday. There's no way I want Bryce McCain on the field. Anytime I see Bryce McCain on the field, I cringe up because I'm like, he gives up big plays. He's just as bad as Sensabaugh. He's just as bad. LaShawn Sims is a bit better. That's why. So I'm sorry, Adrian. We're going to have to agree to disagree on that one. Jamie comes in saying, we need to come out like we did the first drive and out-scheme them. We need to finish drives and not stall out and settle for field goals. Go after Sensabaugh all day and we good. Defense, keep doing what you've been doing with more pressure on Big Ben. Angela comes in. I'm glad. I thank you, Angela, for coming in, saying I'm looking forward to see what LaWan will do tomorrow. Adrian come in and said, with Riley, he said, if he called play like he did in the first half, I agree. Play caller changed up once we went up by 4 points. Makes me nervous. I understand where you're coming from with that. So I definitely do agree on that. Tyler, I see you coming in. And Adrian, I know we're not going to agree, but we're going to stick together. We're going to try to win this game. Tyler, I know you late on that. Just put your questions in the inbox. I'll respond them to you. I'll respond to you off the air. But last but not least, before I get out of here, I wanted to mention, I really want us all to get together tomorrow night and watch this game. I live in Smyrna, so I'm actually planning on being at Buffalo Wild Wings in Smyrna to watch this game. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be ordering wings. I'm going to be ordering quite a few things. So I really am going to be there to watch this game. I want to get y'all thoughts. Will any of y'all want to join me in the Smyrna area in Rutherford County for this game? I know some of y'all live in Antioch. I know some of y'all live all over the Nashville area. I know some of y'all, whether it be on NBC, will be sitting at home, and I might do that too. But I want to see who else is gonna join me on that, because I want to be around some other Titan fans too when we take care of this business. I in my blog, I picked us to lose, but I want to be so wrong. I want the Titans to win this game, and I really believe we have a good chance to do that. I really do agree on that. So I really hope maybe some of y'all in the area can come out, spread the word. Let's see. I'm gonna be putting that together. I want to see some people will actually do that. Riley, I know you live in Utah, so hey, shout out to you. Tyler, I know you're in Michigan. I know you said Friday is my birthday, so we're celebrating tomorrow for the game. Hey, we got to get you a victory for your birthday, Tyler. Definitely on that. So I definitely agree with that. Adrian, I know everybody is everywhere, all over this great country listening to this show. So I'm glad I got fans from all over the United States. And even shout out to my guys, to the O'Mahonys, Sean and Egan from Ireland that always tune in. So I definitely give love to them as well. But definitely comment on that and see if that's something that I think that we can make possible with that, as far as getting together for a game. Because I want to be around some other Titan fans, and I'm going to watch this game and watch this victory that we are going to put on Pittsburgh. I am definitely down for that. But everybody, I think that's all the time that we have, and definitely going to get up out of here and start off tomorrow night. Remember, it is going to be Pittsburgh, Tennessee. It's going to be on NBC. They're going to be using a Skycam. Definitely being doing the 725. Get ready for it. Get your Titan gear on. Let's get ready to tighten up. Let's get ready to get this win. I'm your man, Chris. Love each and every one of y'all. Let's tighten up. Don't lighten up, as Miss Loretta would say. Titans, we going to tighten up. We ain't going to lighten up. Go Titans, go. Let's get this win. Titans the truth. I will holler at you.